HarperCollins and Harper Audio present Killer on the First Page, a novel, third book in the Miranda Abbott mystery series, by Ian Ferguson and Will Ferguson. Read by Molly Secours. Chapter 1. The Uninvited Mr. Todd. Miranda Abbott, star of stage and screen, stepped back to admire the poster that the janitor had pinned up in the community events board outside the Opera House. Middle Mist Marketing and SR Promotions present the first annual Happy Rock Mystery Festival, featuring Kane Hamady, two-fisted master of the hard-boiled detective story, Fairfax Hugh Dupuy III, romantic historical mystery maestro, Inez Fonio, maven of malice, Penelope Penny Fenlon, queen of the cozies, Ray Valentine, prince of the police procedural, Wanda Stobel, beloved children's author, creator of Compendium Cathy, Lawrence Block, an up-and-comer with a lot of promise, hosted by I Only Read Murder Bookstore, accommodations provided by B&B. Thanks, G&G. From behind her came a strangely familiar voice. Well, well, if it isn't the movie star herself. Enter Lachlan Todd. She didn't recognize him when she first turned, pirouetted, really, with an insouciant fling of her scarf and breathy, "Yes, it is I," on hearing those three magic words, the movie star. Though really, Miranda Abbott was a star of TV, not movies, her foray into film having never captured the public imagination the way her TV detective character had. For better or worse, Miranda was still fixed firmly in the public eye as Pastor Fran. It's been a while. The miserable Lachlan Todd was wearing a ridiculous fur-lined cap with flaps pulled down over his ears, looking sallow-faced in a bulky coat 3 times too large. It was the sort of cold-weather get-up L.A. types inevitably don when venturing north of San Fernando, not understanding that seasons, like life, come in gradations. Miranda Abbott, in contrast, clad in layers of her trademark green, the better to set off her famous red hair, which came from a bottle these days, admittedly, had fully embraced autumn. A loose cashmere sweater and skinny jeans, not quite age-appropriate, but it worked, with a flingable scarf designed for moments such as these, topped off with a classic wool overcoat. If only it had been a real fan stopping her in the street, not this contemptible blast from her distant past. Miranda knew she disliked Lachlan, though she couldn't exactly remember why. Early November, and the leaves were falling, revealing towering evergreens behind, the Douglas firs and dark cedar that formed a backdrop to the community. Pearly skies and damp mist. Autumns in the Pacific Northwest were always so moist. "It's a long way from the Hollywood Hills," said Lachlan with a disdainful backhanded wave to the harbor. "It is," she thought. "It is indeed." "And your beau?" he asked. "Ol' Edgar, he's still hiding out here, like a fugitive?" Miranda straightened her shoulders. "Edgar loves this town. He loves Oregon, loves Happy Rock. He even loves the weather." What else he might love was up for debate. The town of Happy Rock, Oregon, lay cradled in a saltwater bay. Its inner harbor boasted both the historic Duchess Hotel and the elegant alabaster presence of the Opera House, landmarks from the town's days as a Victorian-era tourist destination. The morning sun had just broken over the hills, and a seaplane lifted off on a slowly spreading wake. Beyond the inner harbor, stretching out its rocky arm, was Laurel Point, with its candy-striped lighthouse. A shrug from Lachlan. "Pretty enough, I suppose." Everything he said sounded sarcastic. He had a sarcastic soul. "If you like that sort..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?